Well, we're back out again, and we're back in the beautiful Yorkshire Dales again today. I've been joined on this one by Steve.
Yep.
We've just parked down in Buckden, which is back down there somewhere. Beautiful place up here, and as you can gather, we're off up for another nightie. We're off up to Birkstown, Birksfell. We're going to go and back Birksfell first. I think there's a trig up there, and then we're going to camp over at Birkstown, and then tomorrow morning we're going to head a little bit further on to where Steve knows this area better than me. Where we're going tomorrow?
We're heading over to, I think it's the Pennine Bridleway, past Sugar Lowthorn Hill summit top, and then drop down into Yorkshire where they filmed All Creatures Great and Small, and then down to Hubberholme
And visit that stone circle.
Apparently there's a Stone Age an Iron Age stone circle or something there, so we'll check that out I think tomorrow, shall we?
Yep, that's my kind of thing. I love seeing that sort of stuff. So that's the plan of it next few days. It's a little bit cloudy at the minute. I think it's going to be cloudy for most at night, but best thing is there's no wind, and then tomorrow morning, early hours, it comes clear. I think temperatures dip into minus, maybe -1 or 2, and we've got a beautiful morning forecast. Some nice sun, so we're going to get a nice sunrise hopefully. So that's enough for that. We're going to carry on up this track and head up onto the tops. So we're both blowing a little bit because we're on steep bit now. I don't know if you can see back down there, a bit of a windy path. Comes up to here, and then there's this last steep bit to climb. Not far to go on here, he says. But yeah, it's enough to get heart pumping. How long's going? We're nearly there, we're nearly there. Right, this is Birksfell Trig. Not sure on elevation, I ain't checked. We've come along a nice stone path and followed this wall along just here, and then we're following the same route back. 607 metres, Steve just showed me. Higher than what I thought it was. So yeah, we're heading back along where we've come, back to the top of the hill there, and then we're going to be heading off along a faint path along another broken wall to Birkstown, which is just over at brow over there, and that's where we're going to be pitching for tonight. Right then, here we are. This is Birkstown. Lovely little spot. We had a slight concern that there might be midges about because there's next to no wind. There's a very gentle breeze, so if there were any it'd keep them at bay, but lovely little spot. I think Steve's going just about there somewhere. He's in his Terra Nova laser competition. I'll show you that when he's pitched it up. And I'm in Duomid tonight, so a bit of comfort. I'm there. Nice big pitch. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see much of a sunset. a little bit of colour over there in its sky as we're walking along, but this tarn's, I don't know if you can see, it's sort of set down a little bit. A little bit of colour in its sky over there, but I think the sun will be due to rise over there somewhere in the morning. And as I was saying, forecast for tomorrow morning from early hours it's clear, so we should get a nice sunrise. So it's knocking on a little bit now. I think sunset, well, as I've just been saying, we're not going to get one, but I think it's something like 20 to 9 or something now. But I think it's, what time did I say it was, 7 o'clock-ish?
It is 10 past 7.
10 past 7. So I think we're pretty safe to get pitched up, and it's chill out time. Right, well, we've got pitched up there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get some water first. Once I've got some water, I'll show you around tents and set up. That'll do for me, so I'm going to fill these up. That's my litre Catadin B3, and then I've got my 2 litre one. I'll get these filled up and have a look round camp. Right then, that's water filtered, which has been a bit painful. Unbeknown to us this time, it's quite peaty. And both of us filters have clogged up, so it's took us quite a while to filter about 2 litre of water there. If we'd have known, route we come up, we've passed a couple of freshwater springs running clear. We'd have got water from down there if we'd have known, but hey, you live by your mistakes, don't you? Live and learn, shall we say. So anybody that's thinking of coming up here, camping, Birchtown, don't filter your water from here. Get it from one of the springs on the way up. Anyway, less of that. So yeah, I'm at Duomid again. Nice bit of comfort tonight. Got in a still with big sleeping bag, as I was saying earlier on. It's due to temperatures due to drop down to about -1 or somewhere around 0 or -1 early hours at morning. So end of April and we're still getting these cold temperatures. Steve's in laser competition 1. Nice little backpacking tent. What's that way, Steve?
I think it's about a kilo, just about a kilo footprint I've got underneath it as well, so probably not much more than a kilo really. Pretty light.
Not too bad for a one-man tent, is it?
It's not bad, no, it's alright.
Nice little tent that. So it's just gone 8 o'clock now, I think it's about 10 past 8. Time to have a cheeky little drink and have something to eat, I think. Relax. Well, it's 10 to 9 now. Sun's not long since set, still a nice little bit of colour in it, clouds over there. Lit clouds up over at that side, quite nice, about 10-15 minutes ago. But we're faffing about filtering water and that, and getting my tier ready. Didn't manage to capture any footage on it. I'd like to have set a time lapse going, but like I said, I've been faffing about that much, just not got outdone. Wanted to get some tea and a drink. So once I've had my tea, I've gone into my warm gear. I'm going to put my thermals on that on tonight with temperature being forecasted to drop down to 0. I'll see about that, see whether it does it morning or not when it clears up. Fingers crossed that forecast does come to fruition in the morning, because it'll be a nice morning. The sunset over there, so sunrise will be over that way. Camp's just there. We just can't see it hills here. There's Buckden Pike there. I'm not 100% sure on all tops around here. I know that's Buckden Pike because I've been up there before. I'm not 100% sure on them, but like I say, sun should be rising over that way. so we should be on for a nice morning. So I'm going to finish my tea. Curlew, can you get curlew? Right, I'm going to finish my tea, have a drink. Cheers. Right, well it's about 10:30 now. Just about going to get ready for bed, but just having a little bit of chocolate and my last brew before it in sack. And I don't know if you can hear it out there. It's absolutely come alive since sun went down. Me and Steve had half an hour sat out here earlier on as it got dark having a chat and that. And curlews and ducks, frogs, making some right racket out there. It's nice to hear, like, nice to see them flying about, but I hope they pipe it down for when we go to sleep. It's not going to get a nicky. But aye, they're making a right... well, it's gone quiet. Aye, let's hope it keeps that way. So I'm going to finish this bit of chocolate, finish my brew off, ham it in the sack, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, as you can see, what an absolutely stunning morning up at Birkstown. I know I said the forecaster got it for light, so to 0 - 1, but it's certainly got lower than that. Everything's frozen. All the grass is frozen. Tents are absolutely frozen over, inside and outside. I don't know if you can see that, but town's frozen a little bit just at front here. Not a breath of wind. Absolutely stunning it is, stunning. Look at that sunrise. Just before I ate sack last night, last time I spotted you, I got out just to take a leak, and sky had cleared. The stars were just absolutely amazing, but I was that tired. I was tempted to get camera out, but I thought better on it and got back in that nice warm sleeping bag, and I've had a cracking night there, cracking night's sleep. I've had about another 6 hours sleep again there. Beautiful. Yeah, what an absolutely beautiful morning. And I can't believe how frosty it is this morning. Them tents are absolutely covered in frost. What a morning. just fired stove up, put kettle on. And I've got one of these fire pot breakfasts. Can't get that one mixed up, can I? See to something to eat. It's pretty straightforward, that one, isn't it? Fire pot. Suppose I could call it fireplace. Posh pork and beans. Apparently this is a breakfast, a hearty British breakfast of potato, pork, baked beans, or 3 types of beans in a tomato sauce. So we're giving that a go this morning. So I'm just gonna, as I was saying earlier, bit of breakfast, brew. Just take this scenery in for a little bit, because that sunrise over there is absolutely stunning. There's not a cloud in the sky, clear blue skies. It's absolutely amazing up here this morning. Quite hazy down in the valley there, but with frost and ice that's been on the ground, I'm not surprised. So just a beautiful morning, absolutely stunning. That sun's warming up now and it's melting some of this frost, so grass will be wet through. So yeah, finished my breakfast, finished my brew off back down at tent. We'll be packing up and getting off. But what we're going to do is, like Steve was saying yesterday, we're not going to go back down where we've come up. We're going to walk along tops along here. I don't know how far it is, maybe a mile or so, not much further. Pick up Pennine Bridleway and you drop down into the valley, Yorkshire somewhere down there. Walk back into the valley and we'll see if we can find this Stone Age or a Bronze Age stone circle that's down in the bottom somewhere. So I'll show you that down there before we drop back down into Buckden, back to where the car park is. Yeah, I'm going to finish this breakfast off. Look at this stunning scenery. Right then, we're all packed up. That's where I was. Steve was just over there. You know the score as always, will leave no trace. It's been a lovely camp, that one. Beautiful spot up here. If anybody's ever thinking of coming up to Birkstown for a camp, I can highly recommend it. And this little spot here at far end of town. We didn't have a walk round it like, but Steve had reckoned this spot from a previous walk up here, so we came straight here. This was the best spot to pitch. So I'm not going to sign off just yet. As I was saying, we've got a little bit more of a walk to do. Walk on to where Pennine Bridleway drops off down, and we'll see if we can find this stone circle. So for now, we'll see you in a little bit. So this is Sugarloaf Hill, Sugarloaf, 609 metres, and this is one at Dales 30. I don't know whether I've mentioned it, that something to do after completing it Wainwright, so I want to do these Dales 30, and this is one of them. Birksfell, where we've went yesterday, that's one of them. For anybody that don't know, Dales 30 is summits in Yorkshire Dales that are over 600 metres or 2,000 feet. So yeah, these hills here, this is, I don't know if you can see that, we've got Plover Hill, there's Pennygent there, and there's Fountains Fell just over there. Any long time subscribers to the channel will know that I've camped on Fountains Fell quite a few years ago. Anybody that's not seen that, I'll leave the recommended video at end of this one, so you can have a look at that. What a nice camp, that one. Right, Upper Wharfdale. This is where the Pennine Bridleway crosses. Comes from down there, down into Yorkshire, but you'll not see it, but just at top of the hill up there, following that wall along, there's another trig up there. It's another Dales 30. It's called Horsehead, 605 metres I think it is. So we only just been there. We're going to go through the gate just here and walk up there, bag that, and then we're going to come back down here and walk down Pennine Bridleway down into Yorkshire. So through the gate, let's get off on up there. Horsehead trig. Another Dale City knocked off, 605 metres. And it's a nice little place up here. Could get a tent in up here, look. Get that. Lovely little spot there. Right, we're nearly down off at tops now. That's where we've come from, right up there. And this is the lovely village of Yorkshire, just there. Absolutely stunning place that looks like. And then that big lump behind it, that's Yorkshire Moor. That's another Dale City that I'll need to do. But this looks a stunning place down here. The fact that it's a stunning morning as well helps fact. But yeah, that's absolutely beautiful, that. When I get to live in a place like that. Beautiful. Right then, here it is, the stone circle, and you can see that. They say it was Steve, Stone Age?
Iron Age.
Iron Age.
I think, Iron Age, yeah.
Iron Age stone circle. Can't find any information about it, other than Steve knowing it's Iron Age, because we've no signal here, so I can't find out about it. But what I'll try and do is when I get home and when I'm editing this video, I'll see if I can find out a bit of information about it, and I'll put it on screen. Might be able to get an age, and they never really understand what these stone circles are for anyway, do they? As someone you might know, there's quite a lot across Peak District, there's a lot in lakes. And there's a river that runs along here, right down valley. Might have some prevalence to that. Who knows? Looks like there's a bit of an entrance in there. They tend to be either ceremonial, weddings, crucifixions, out there. They could be out, couldn't they? So yeah, that's the stone circle. I didn't know it were here, only Steve mentioned it as he were looking at map. And if anybody's familiar with maps and you get them tiny little stars, and there's a round, it says Yorkshire Cave on map here, and it's on it, there's one of these little stars that usually indicates either a stone circle or a tumuli or tumulus, which are usually like cairns or ancient burial mounds. And we found out that this stone circle were here, so we've just nipped up road from Yorkshire village back, only just down there, 10-minute walk to come and see it. So that's it there. And that's a nice little find. And a beautiful valley. You can certainly see why some of these people, all them thousands of years ago, chose some of these places to live. Absolutely stunning. You there with two lambs that have just been born. We didn't quite see them, but mother's licking out entrail and birth stuff off them. Both of them still unsteady on the legs. I reckon they've a couple of minutes old then. Right, well I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm only about half a mile just back to Buckden, just there to do. Not be a great deal more to see now, don't way back, just this track now along these fields back to Buckden. So it's see you from me, see you from Steve. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll leave you with them views as always. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on next one.